When trans community says regret rate is 1% and complication rate is 1%, that's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Bullshit, and you guys need to hear this. What they don't really tell you is that the body treats you as a wound.
It tries to close up.
Yes, constantly trying to close up. In my case, yeah, it started shutting down right away pretty much. So I got a revision. Like a few months later, I was back on operating table and I got blamed at the time that like you didn't dilate enough, even though I was religiously dilating and I couldn't understand it, just patient blamed pretty much. Now that I talk to other people, it's the same happened to them, you know, that's what they don't tell you, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it's like, so they kept on blaming me for not dilating enough, and so they did the surgery, which they just opened me back up and they're like, you have 8 inches, congrats. And I was like excited. So I drove back to Massachusetts, and by the time I got home, pretty much I already lost 1 inch. I couldn't dilate back up. I was like,
oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna save the 7 inches, that's plenty, you know? And I was like putting stents in me, driving a car with a dildo inside of me and with tight panties, like to the point that I couldn't even pee. And then my back started hurting like 2020. I thought it was a mattress issue. I kept on like, oh my God, my back hurts so much. If I sit up, like, then I went to chiropractor and he was like, you have scoliosis. And again, like my paperwork is female. So, and again, I'm like, don't want to tell like random people that don't need to know that I'm trans, you know, it's like, and he was like, I guess if I told him earlier, he would have put 2 and 2 together that maybe it was hormone related. But then I did some more research and I ended up going for that finally bone scan in 2021 maybe. I realized I had like osteoporosis in my spine. It's pretty bad, but honestly, my story is not as bad because there's other detrans male. They have it worse as people who have no sensation in their like groin.
I saw a viral post from another detransitioner who said that you could literally stab his genitals with a knife and there is no sensation.
Yeah,